Good morning, everyone. We are now on lesson 3, and it is entitled Solving Problems Involving Linear Inequalities in Two Variables. We have discussed linear inequalities last time, and these are the statements in mathematics that use greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and unequal. Let's proceed with solving problems. Let us have some examples of interpreting these English statements and transforming them into mathematical statements using our linear inequalities. The sum of 15 red balls, which represents R, and 50 yellow balls, Y, is greater than 400 pesos. So how do we translate this into mathematical statements? So let's use the variable R for red balls and Y for yellow balls. And so let's start with sum. So it denotes addition. So we will add the red balls and the yellow balls. And so that will be 15R plus 50Y. The statement is greater than represents the greater than sign, and of course are 400. So that's it. 15 red balls, 15R, plus 50 yellow balls, 50Y, is greater than 400. That's easy, right? Let's try number 2. The number of dragon fruit, D, and twice the number of kiwi, K, is less than 30. So let us represent D for dragon fruit and K for kiwi. And so we have the inequality less than because of the words is less than. So number of dragon fruit, D, only one, D. The word ends tells us to add it with twice the number of kiwi, so 2 times K. So that's D plus 2K is less than 30. Next, let's have another one. The difference between the cost of fish, F, and the cost of meat, M, is no less than 150 pesos. F for fish and M for meat. So difference, the word difference represents or means subtraction. And the word is no less than denotes a linear inequality symbol. Okay, let's find out. That's F, cost of fish, difference minus M, is no less than represents greater than or equal to 150. F minus M is greater than or equal to 150. Next, Alan bought 3 pants, P, and 5 shirts, S, and paid no more than 1,000. P for pants, S for shirts, and paid no more than denotes an inequality symbol. And so we'll have 3P plus 5S, plus because we will add them so that we can pay for both of them. No more than means less than or equal to. Less than or equal to 1,000. So we have 3P plus 5S is less than or equal to 1,000. So you have to understand the words and how to translate them into mathematical statements so that you'll get the correct mathematical statement. Okay, let's solve problems involving linear inequalities. I'd have example number 1. Mang Tommy bought 4 kilos of rice, represented by R, and 3 kilos of pork by P, and paid not more than 750 pesos. If 1 kilo of pork is 130 pesos, then how much is the cost of a kilo of rice? Okay, so let us understand the problem. Read it for many times until you understand the problem. I-translate kung pwede para maintindihan. And then, let us represent the problem into mathematical sentence. We know that R stands for rice and P for pork. Okay, there is a clue of a linear inequality not more than 750. So, ang pinakadako na nabali, 750. Okay, and then, may given, 1 kilo of pork is 130. We know that 1 kilo of pork is 130. And we are to find out the cost of a kilo of rice. Rice is the unknown, the cost of rice. Okay, after reading problem thoroughly, represent 4R, that stands for 4 kilos of rice, and plus 3P, 3 kilos of pork. No, not more than is less than or equal to 750. Okay, we have 4R plus 3P is less than or equal to 750 pesos. Now, we are looking for the cost of rice, which is R. P is given, and that is the next step. Substitute value of one unknown to solve for the other unknown. So, we already know that pork is 130, so that's P equals 130. Using our linear inequality statement for R plus 3P less than or equal to 750, we'll change first the less than or equal to with equals. We cannot substitute any value without changing your linear inequality to the equal sign. And then substitute the value of P to the equation. So this P will change into 130. Copy. Okay, there. And then P will become 130. So copy 4R plus 3 times 130 is 390 equals 750. To find 4R, we are to add the additive inverse of positive 390, and that is negative 390. Copy, and then both sides of the equation will have negative 390. So that 4R will remain 4R equals 750 minus 390 is 360. Then, to solve for R, let us divide both sides by 4. Okay, 4. What will remain is our rice is 90. But don't forget to change from equation or equal sign, change the sign, linear inequality from equal to the original, less than or equal to, which means that our rice costs less than or equal to 90. The highest possible price of our rice is 90. Kag nubo pa. So, halin sa 90 pa nubo. Pwede ang rice ta nga 90, 89, 88, 87, or basi may 8850, 8750, dala na siya class. Dala na siyang decimal. Okay? So, our rice is less than or equal to 90. Okay. Now, if you cannot if you did not get the lesson, repeat on reading and watching the video so that you can answer lesson 3 activity. This is very easy. I want you to solve for the unknown. Let me read you the problem. Danica baked 8 packs of brownies, which is represented by B, and 5 tubs of cheesecakes, C, to have at least an income of 1,000. Okay. If a tub of cheesecake costs 136, then how much is the cost of a pack of brownies? So, you have to understand first the problem, make a mathematical statement, and then solve for the cost of a pack of brownies. Take note, the word at least, what linear inequality symbol is used for the word at least. Okay, thank you very much.